Hi guys, Artem here, and today I want to talk about business cards. Business cards, you say, but we're living in a pandemic. Why do I need business cards for? Well, call me a hopeless optimist. I think we will be going back to networking events, traveling, meeting other people, even though, there is this whole thing called metaverse, and again, maybe there'll be another reason for us to stay indoors and interact via VR headset and a fancy version of Microsoft Teams. Anyway, I always hated business cards, right? Business cards are just like, we have so much cool technology. We have smartphones, we have GPS that talk to satellites, but we're giving each other, in most cases, just like pieces of paper, and people insert information into their phone, off that piece of paper. I thought there must be a better way. It's not sustainable, it's not fun, and it's not very convenient, right? You never know how many business cards to take with you when you go on a trip, for example, right? Or if you go to a networking event, you can stack up and have like 200 with you, and then you realize that you only use 3, so you look like a moron. But then on the other hand, you might be giving out your business card to many people, and at some point you run out and you're like, I wish I've taken more with me. And again, if something changes, for example, if your email address changes or your phone number, or if, you change companies, whatever that is, sometimes people just they strike out the irrelevant information or information that has changed and then just pencil in something, and it looks very, very amateurish. So I thought there must be a better way, and this is where I found out about Mobilo Card. So Mobilo Card didn't sponsor this video, it's just my honest review, because I think service is pretty cool, and I think it's very, very cheap and affordable and easy to use. So in this video, I will talk about Mobilo Card, what it is, how to use it, and why you should care. But first, let's just quickly talk about the card itself. So the card looks very much like a standard business card, and it's exactly the size of a credit card. So you can put it in your wallet. If there's a space for a credit card, it'll do just great. It comes in 2 types, so business card and the little fab. The little fab can be attached to your car keys, so it's always with you, and the magic is inside, right? So inside this card there is an NFC chip, and here, same thing, NFC chip. And if you put that business card close to an NFC reader, it'll be able to read off information of that chip. So in this case, it's inside here, and in the case of the fab, it's inside here, right? And basically, from there, once it's scanned, it goes to a website. And depending on how you configured your business card, it will do different things. So if you want to use it like a traditional business card, you can have it automatically pull up your data and allow quickly for the person who scans your business card, allows that person to quickly save your contact information, your phone number, like social media links, whatever you want. That's one way how it works. If a person doesn't have an NFC chip in their device, which is very rare nowadays, but could happen, somebody could maybe turn it off for whatever reason, there is a QR code on the other side, works exactly the same way. So it goes to a website, and depending on how you configured this business card, it will do different things. And this is where I think the best feature is. You can configure how the business card behaves post factum, right? So you ordered it, you paid for it, it's not very expensive, and then for a specific event, you can make it do different things. So if you go to a networking event and you want people to be able to save your contact information, boom, no problem. You go to Mobilo Card and you configure your card. I will obviously show you how to do this. You go to their website and you configure it, and you will be able to say, hey, I want people to be able to save my contact information. Great. Then if you go, for example, to a different event, you can make Mobilo Card, once it's scanned, redirect the person who scanned it to a specific website, to your company website, or to a lead generation form, for example. If you go to an event and you want people to be able to provide you with additional information, maybe, I don't know, whatever that is, you can do that as well. So it's very, very versatile, and it's very small. It goes in your wallet and you never have to give it out. You just let somebody scan your business card. I will show you obviously how it works and all the nitty-gritty details. And then that's it. You just put it back in your pocket, right? And with the Fab, it works absolutely the same way. The only problem is Fab obviously doesn't have a QR code. It's such a small little device. There is not enough surface for a proper QR code. But here, obviously, QR code, you know, if it's an older device, the person just scans the QR code, but functionality remains absolutely the same. So without further ado, let's see how it works. So yeah, let's see how this smart business card works in reality. So you take your mobile device, I have iPhone, you bring your card close to the device, boom, you see notification, you click on it, and then, boom, that's it, you see my landing page. But magic is actually in the link itself. So every time you scan the card, like so, you click on the link, it actually goes to the Mobilo servers and it asks them what this card was configured to do. In my case, it was configured to show a landing page because I thought, you know, if you go to a networking event, not everybody wants to save my contact information, right? Maybe they just want to add me on LinkedIn or on YouTube or Twitter, whatever. So I thought this is actually a lot more useful, but you can configure it to go to a specific link, like your website. You can configure it to go to actually like the contact information file. So when they scan your card, it will actually display your contact info right away, and they will be able to save it with one click. So basically, it will go directly to this screen, right? You see here, phone, email, location, all that good stuff, photo, nice. And the person who scanned your card can quickly just tap on the create new contact and boom, you're done. 2 seconds, pretty awesome. You see those weird links, right? Mobilo.link/v1, yada, yada, yada. So that's actually link tracking. So if you want to enable link tracking, you go to Mobilo website, you configure it. Obviously, we'll go through that process. But basically, you can enable link tracking or you can disable it. So when it's enabled, it will actually create those weird URLs. So every time people click on them, they will actually get tracked. So you can see basically, well, first of all, every time somebody scans your card, you will be able to see statistics, right? Like where are they from, like the location where the scan actually happened. Not, of course, very precise location, but still like a country or something. And then if you have link tracking enabled, then every time they click on the link, it will actually, you know, go first to the Mobilo link, and from there will redirect to the actual like target URL, because that way the tracking actually works and you can see statistics for your clicks as well. So pretty cool stuff, right? And if you take just like a QR functionality, it works absolutely in the same way, because when you scan QR code, it will actually go to the URL that Mobilo server, you know, configured this card for. And that's it. Remember, you can have custom design. So this is my design, right? But you can have custom design, or you can choose something very plain. But This is pretty cool, obviously, but let's dive in and see what the admin panel looks like and what you can really do. Once you get your card, it will be enabled in your Mobilo profile. So you'll be able to log in and click cards here, and you will be able to see your card, right? Very, very cool stuff. But if you click here on change, you'll be able to change the mode of the card, which is pretty awesome. So every time the card gets scanned, you can choose what will it do. In my case, it's social profile, that little landing page where people can save my contact information to their mobile device, or they can go visit my social media links, right? Or you can just choose business card, which basically just prompts that save contact dialog in Android and iOS, which is pretty cool if you just want people to be able to scan your card and then get your contact information right away. That is what you can choose. Lead generation, actually, well, basically lead generation is a form they have created, right? So you can create a form right here. Here it is. You can create a form, you can create custom fields and so forth. And once the card gets scanned, it will actually display the form, right? I don't think it's very useful. It could be useful. Could be useful maybe during some events, trade shows, potentially. But personally, I think business card, social profile, and custom link, those are the primary modes that I would use, basically. So link to a URL, well, basically it takes the person who scanned your card to a URL of your choosing. It could be a website, your YouTube channel, pretty dope stuff, right? So once you have your card, you'll be able to start adding information to your profile, right? So first you go to the profile, you'll add your image, your contact details, phone number, links, and all that. You can decide if you want to enable link tracking. I think it's pretty cool, so I have it enabled. And you can add your social media URLs, basically. TikTok, even PayPal for that quick cash that you might need. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. And then in the home, you actually see statistics. So here my card was scanned 24 times. And because I don't really attend many events, it's all me. Yeah, I know. It's just depressing. So yeah, I was just testing it. And basically you can see here, when was it scanned and in which mode it was at that time. You know, you can see also information as to some basic information, like when was it scanned, like 5 minutes ago. And you can see link stats, right? What links did people actually click? So I think it's pretty dope. And if you have multiple cards, obviously you can order multiple cards. That's pretty awesome as well. You can actually have different cards for different modes. But again, I think for like basic usage, I think one card is more than enough. And then here, if you use the lead generation form, all your leads will actually go here and you have to export them, right? I think it'll be pretty cool if they added like Zapier or Integromator integration. That'd be pretty cool. So you can actually make leads go directly to your CRM system. Again, it's not something I would use, right? But yeah, here it is. I think it's very simple. And here, if you look at the signature, there we go. It also generates email signature for your email client. Pretty dope as well. Again, it's kind of weird. Why would I have QR code in my email signature? I mean, they already have my email. Why would they need QR code, right? Seems kind of redundant. But anyway, you know that at least this kind of functionality exists as well. But otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much it. I think it's pretty nifty, awesome. And let's see what kind of business cards they have and how much do they cost. here it is. You have few options. You have the simplest, cheapest option, $7. $7. Basically comes with Mobilo design. Sure, fine. Has all the goodies. One-time payment, no fees, nothing. Pretty good stuff. And if you want plastic version, I have plastic version with your own design. Here it is. Pretty cool. Printing is not the best. I mean, it's good, but it's not excellent. But it's good. I didn't want to go for the like wooden version or metal. I think plastic is just really good. $29. Oh my God. I'm impressed. I mean, really good value. Here, user license plus card. Basically, this is all the cool stuff that has integration with CRM and HR integrations. Comes with a yearly fee and so forth. I guess this is good for big enterprises. Yeah, not really good option for me. So I didn't even look at that. So obviously, yeah, and I think they also, I don't know why it doesn't show here. They also offer you the button and the fob. Yeah, here it is. So you can have key fob and check this price out. Oh my God. It's very, very good, I think. Like $2.50 for the fob. I mean, awesome. There is also data enrichment. I haven't really tried it, and I don't really want to pay $10 a year. I wanted to get rid of additional expenses that come with owning business cards and constantly printing them. So yeah, I didn't want to do that. And here, NFC smart button. Yeah, so it goes to the, like, it goes on the back of your phone. Again, I use different cases. I swap them. Doesn't really feel like a sensible purchase for me. But yeah, here, the fob and the plastic card with your own custom design comes at around something like $30, right? Or $35 maybe, because it's in euros here, obviously because I'm in Europe. And what is really cool, if you don't have a design, they actually include some simple design services in the price. Because once you buy the card, you'll be able to log into their system and work on the design. And in my case, I have a designer, so I just uploaded my files and said, like, here you go, guys. Thank you very much. But if you don't have a designer, they can actually cook up something for you. And all of that comes at a reasonable price of like $30. Yeah, again, I'm pretty impressed. So all in all, I think it's 5 out of 5, right? When it comes to my review and, you know, my rating, I definitely recommend. I think they could improve on few things, right? Like the printing quality, integration with Zapier and some other integration services. But for this price, I think it's an amazing deal. So yeah, highly recommended, guys. If you want other cool content like this, please leave a comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell, because I'm just getting started on YouTube and this helps me out quite a lot. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.